Hey, welcome back to Whoosh with me, Louie. Today we're going to do a favorite thing of mine to do, which is a shop spotlight. I love showcasing these local shops. I love going in and seeing what they have to offer, and kind of just trying to highlight how great the local shops are. Today's shop, if you are familiar with my shorts, if you've watched any of them in the past, you've probably seen me mention them on multiple occasions. That shop is Paper Asylum in Beverly, Massachusetts. It's one of my favorite places to stop by whenever I'm in the area for it. It's not too far from my house, but it's just far enough that it's not a regular stop. I'm super pumped to show off the shop to you. You'll notice the shop can be pretty crowded. In the video you're going to see, it was free comic book day that day, which is always a great day. The crowds always come out for it. And Paper Asylum does an amazing thing where they showcase some local artists. They offer them table space to come in and sell merchandise during free comic book day, which is amazing. You can find those artists linked in the description below. So go and give them some support if you can. Like them, follow them on social media. If you see something on their tables, maybe see if they have it for sale. But definitely go down and support them and support the Paper Asylum if you're ever in the Beverly, Mass area. So let's go take a look at the shop. Paper Asylum for Free Comic Book Day. I'm here with Pete, the owner.
Hey!
And I've always wanted to come out here and film it, so I figured I would take Free Comic Book Day to do it and get your thoughts on the store. So, how long exactly have you been running Paper Asylum?
Yeah, we just celebrated our 8th anniversary in March of this year, so just a couple of months ago.
Oh, nice. We all share a birthday, because my birthday's in March.
There you go.
So that's awesome. What is your favorite part of running the store?
My favorite part of running the store is the personalities that walk in, I think. It's just, you never know what you're going to get from day to day, and everybody's looking for something, and they walk in, and I just wait for their eyes to start to go wide, and they're like, oh my God, you have this thing, and it's like, yeah, you know, and it's great to hear the stories about, you know, their collections, what they're hunting, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that's the most fun. You know, everybody's coming in for something different, and it's always fun to, when you can fulfill that for them. You know.
Fair. So, what is your favorite part of collecting?
Okay, this is gonna sound a little strange. I've done a lot. I love cleaning and pressing comic books.
Fair.
I'm not a restorer, but I do love to actually just get in there. It's like a zen moment for me. You know, just everybody sort of leaves me alone, and I just get into the nitty gritty, clean things, press things, make the comic books, you know, shine again like they did when they were first on the shelf. So that's what I really love to do.
I get that. When you see a book transform from kind of being all beat up and...
Yeah. That's my favorite passion right now. So.
Fair.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so my last question is, what is one thing about the shop you would like everybody to know?
I think that it's pretty much a safe space for everybody to come on in and share. I think, you know, one of the things when I opened up the shop with my business partner, Anthony, he and I both agreed right away. We said, listen, if this is going to be one of those shops, you know the ones I'm talking about, just dirty, dark, very gatekeepy, I said, I'm out, man. I don't want anything to do with a shop like that. And, you know, God bless. I mean, I grew up in those shops, but I wanted nothing to do with it when I opened up. I wanted it to be light, airy. I wanted, you know, welcoming. And I'll never forget, our first customer was this little 8-year-old girl and her mom, and she popped in. She just, you know, bounced into the store on our first day, and she says, I love Supergirl. And I was like, yes. And so we had fun with her. We showed her a bunch of Supergirl comic books, and then she left. And Anthony and I high-fived each other because we were like, we did it. We created a space, you know, for an 8-year-old girl, which is not the typical, you know, today.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. So yeah, that was probably my favorite thing. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I do want to point out, though, I know we talked a lot about comics in this interview. They do cards and card nights, so like Magic, Pokemon. Check out their website for the schedules and the dates for those. But definitely come down and check them out for just more than just comics, because they do sell singles for all the cards and all of that as well. So thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure to pop in.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? It's pretty cool. I love going to the shop. It's always such a welcoming environment going in there. I always, whenever I'm in the area, go in and just support in some way, shape, or form, whether it's comics or Magic the Gathering cards or something as a gift. I always try to go in and do whatever I can to support them in some way, shape, or form. So I was super pumped, and I can't thank Pete enough for allowing me to come out for free comic book day. Wow, words. For free comic book day and kind of showcase the shop in all its glory. I genuinely love going in there. It's so much fun. And I think if you've watched the footage, you might have an idea of at least 2 of the books picked up. Maybe. I definitely could not leave there without picking up some books along the way. So, let's start with the 2 that everyone, I'm pretty sure, knows about. We've got Captain America 337, which, if you watched my short from Free Comic Book Day on the paper Asylum that I threw up, to try to let everyone know to stop in on Free Comic Book Day, you'll have known I picked up this book. I've been trying to get a nice graded copy of this one for a while. I try to get first appearances of people that I've had the chance to meet at Comic-Con, and having had the chance to meet Chris Evans at New York Comic-Con a few years back, I needed to get a Steve Rogers or a Johnny Storm first appearance of some kind to kind of complete something in that run for him. Captain America is expensive. Johnny Storm is expensive, but this one was reasonable. So I got this one. It's an homage to the Avengers cover too, which is really cool. It's very stoked. The fact that it is Daredevil and Falcon on it, also really, really cool. So I definitely picked up that one. I had to. And if you were also watching it, you are probably familiar with the second book I'm going to show you right now. That is Hulk number 16 by Jeff Loeb and Ian Churchill. The first Betty Ross has read She-Hulk. Pretty cool, genuinely. Is it the highest grade copy of it? No. Do I need a high grade copy of it? Also, no. So I was really glad they had it there. I had seen it when I went in last time and debated picking it up then. Kind of held off, and when I went back to capture Free Comic Book Day, I saw it on the wall again, and I was like, okay, all right, I gotta pull the trigger. I gotta buy it this time. So I walked out with this one, and it'll look pretty great with my first appearance of Red Hulk. So I have Red Hulk, Red She-Hulk. There's a Totally Awesome Hulk also in my collection. So and a first She-Hulk. So building that collection there. But the Hulk might be a little outside the price range, just a smidge. The other cool thing, and again, if you've watched any of my stuff, you'll know something I'm kind of into collecting right now are remarked or sketched covers from artists at cons. Well, I don't have a big collection of books that I can do that with. Well, I didn't. Now, thanks to Paper Asylum, you probably saw me looking through the blank cover box. I bought quite a few of them there to have on hand for potential future Comic-Cons. So, we got a Power Rangers number 1 by Ryan Perot. So, who knows, maybe I'll get a really cool piece of original Power Rangers art on here. As a gigantic Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan as a kid, definitely had to pick up one of those just in case in the future. My wife is a massive Jane Foster Thor fan, so we picked up a Mighty Thor, and you can see the original cover on the inside too, which is cool. Blank cover, so that way if she has a chance to, she will get a Thor cover sketched on here, and maybe hopefully Jason Aaron will be at that con too, so she can get Jason Aaron to sign it as well. It would be pretty cool. A story both my wife and I read together that we thoroughly enjoyed was Rogue and Gambit. So we picked up a blank cover of that to maybe get a sketch done on that, so that way we have something cool there. And it just keeps going because we have a blank Old Man Hawkeye cover. I love Hawkeye. He is one of my favorites. And to be able to get this cover, maybe get something sketched to Old Man Hawkeye or Hawkeye related in the future is super cool to me. We are down to the last 2, and this one is specifically already with a Comic-Con in mind. At Terrificon, as of now, the artist from the original Civil War run is scheduled to be at the show, and I wanted to get this done by him there. So hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we can make that happen. I picked this up specifically with that in mind. I'm super pumped for it. Like, genuinely, this is really, really cool to me. I love Civil War. It's one of my all-time favorite storylines. So if he's there when the con rolls around, because you never know, life happens, stuff pops up, I'm definitely going to get that done by him. And the last one also is hopefully going to be done by an artist at Terrificon. I featured him sort of on here before because I bought a piece of art from him at the Little Giants Old School Comic Show in New Hampshire. That is Chris Campana. He is an amazing artist. I love my Ghost Rider picture. I keep looking up at it because it's on the wall in front of me as I'm filming. I picked up Symbiote Spider-Man, #1 variant edition. I would love to have him do some sort of Spider-Man art on here. That to me would be beyond awesome. So my goal is to try to get him to do this at Terrificon. We'll see if it works out or not. But I definitely started a nice collection of blank covers to hopefully add into the future. I'm super pumped. I hope everybody enjoyed getting to see some of Paper Asylum in Beverly. If you have a chance, go check them out. There's a lot of cool other little shops along the strip with them too. It's definitely worth going there. It'll be an amazing day trip, especially in the summer. Go down, enjoy a nice day walking through Beverly and stopping in and supporting Paper Asylum. So again, I can't say it enough. Thank you so much to them for having me, for always being such a great welcoming experience. I can't thank them enough, and just go show them some support. And if you have any recommendations for any shop spotlights or anything you think I should do in the future, let me know in the comments, and give us a like and a follow. It helps YouTube. But that's it for us. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.